Hey guys, so this is going to be a video of my favorite makeup brushes. For the longest time I only spent money on makeup and I didn't really spend a lot of money on the makeup brushes, and that was stupid. I didn't I thought like it was something that I didn't need to have. Big mistake. I started investing money on like good makeup brushes, and I just realized how big of a difference the finish of my makeup looks. And you really cannot skim on good makeup brushes. Yeah, so I'll start with eye brushes because I have quite a few that I really love. So first one, of course, is the 239. Love this. This one is very good for basically everything. Lid color, you can turn it on an angle and do your like crease, and the bristle is very densely packed, and it's probably one of the two brushes that I found that are really very good with like MAC pigments too, because some of the like other eye brushes that are like fluffier, they're not so good with pigments, but this one very good, which is why I have two. This one needs to be washed, but I'm going to show you the clean one that I have here. 239. Unless I tell you it's a different brand, then you can assume that it's MAC. The second brush that I really love is the 219, the pencil brush. I actually have a couple of very similar brushes from different brands. I have this one from NARS, this one is from Alima, but I like my MAC 219 the best. Like I like it if I'm doing like very intricate like shading in my crease area. I basically use this to place the dark color, and then I will go over it with like a 224 or 217, and that works really great instead of like using this one and just swishing it there, which works for some people but not for me. I like the 219 and then like blend with the 217 or 224, and which leads us to 224. Really good for blending. This one basically diffuses the color out and it shears it out. So like if you make a mistake, just run this over your mistake. Like if it's like too dark, I usually, if it's kind of too dark, I actually just run it over and to see if I can actually shear it out a little bit. Really good. 224. And then the other blending brush that I love is 217. A lot of the times I use the 239 and the 217 in the morning. So I just packed on the color with 239, and then I like the edges, I just like soften it by using the 217. You can use this for like eyeshadow application, like packing on the color, but then it's not really as good for packing on color as the 239, but you can use this for like packing on colors as well. And then that's really all the makeup eye brushes. Oh, 242, really good for cream products. I use this to put on my MAC paint pot, paint, all the cream products. I use this one. I like that it's smaller than like the other ones, like the 250 something, like the 249 I think. Those are really big, and I don't really like that. This one's smaller and I like that. And I use an angle brush for basically applying fluid line, cream liner, powder liner wet, everything. And this one is actually, I got it as a gift from Bella Pierre, and the reason that I like it is because it is very thin and you can really get a good line with this one, so I used that. And I also sometimes I would use the Stila number 28, the pointed end, for applying gel liner, but yeah, I actually like the angle brush better for that. And for under the eyes, the brush that I like is the 228. It's softer than the 231, which is why I like this one, the 228, better. Yeah, for face brushes, love. In MAC numbering, it's the 168, but some of you know I have a couple of these quoll brushes, which is like a cheap knockoff of the MAC brush, and it works great, and I just love it because it's cheaper. If I ruin it, it's fine, and I have like a number of these, so I don't have to wash them every day. Yeah. For basically everything, foundation, powder, blushes, cream blushes, everything, MAC 187. I'm not even going to bother with the 188, the smaller version, because this one, you can just do everything with this. I don't think I'm going to spend another $41 on the smaller version, the 188. For a cheaper one, Quoll also has one of these, is their bronzer brush, and it is basically a bigger version of the 187. It feels similar. So, and this is under $20, so you can't really beat that. The 187 I think is like 54, I think. For blushes, 116. I have two. I am terrible person. For all over powder, blushes, everything, you can also go with the 129. I actually really like this brush as well. For concealer, I like using my finger, believe it or not. And for buffing out any mistake, I have a couple of kabukis. I don't have any MAC kabukis though. I don't feel like spending 55 bucks on one, but I also use the Alima number 25. This is their foundation brush, and you can pretty much buff out anything with this one. And for powder, I have two. 136, which is the same thing. This one is just, I think the 150 is a little bit fluffier, and the 150. Yeah, it's the same thing. It's just like a rounded petal brush. So this is it. And what else do I have? Oh, and I got this from the Mineral Makeup Company. It's a You Glow Girl. It's basically a skunk brush, but it's like sized like a 116. So it's smaller, and you can basically, I use this one for applying really strongly colored blushes, like anything from NARS. Because for that you really need a very light hand, and I just basically tap this, like the white bristle, into the blush maybe twice, and then buff it on with this one. And I think this one I pay around $25 for this one, so pretty good price. And not because it's really good, but because it's pink. I love my Guerlain Meteoroids brush. I love it. It sheds like crazy. It stopped shedding now, but the first couple of times it shed like crazy, but I like it because it's pink. So yeah, that's it. And thanks for watching. Bye!